Thank you, Ron. Well, first of all, you had been such a great San Francisco Giant. So when you got traded to the Cardinals, how did you react? How did you feel?
I was very sad, because I grew up with the San Francisco Giants through the minor leagues. And then when they trade you to another town, was on 1960 Mother's Day. I was sad. But on the other end, I was happy because I knew I was coming to a great city. I got some great friends in St. Louis. And right from the moment I got to the team, Tim McCarver, Kurt Flood, Lou Brock, Buck Gibson, Mike Shannon, they made me feel wanted. Tim told me, Orlando, you're going to love St. Louis, and you're going to help us to win the pennant. And that really gave me motivation, So coming to St. Louis, not only to a great team, to a great city, because I played here for 3 years, and I never forget. St. Louis is a great baseball town.
And when that group gets together now, when Mike Shannon and Lou Brock and Bob Gibson and Maxfield and McCarver and yourself are together, you can tell that group has remained really tight. It's like you can be away from each other for 10 years, but when you get together, it's like you were never apart.
It is, because every year we go to Cooperstown, and Brock and Gibson. Now McCarver is in the Hall of Fame. McCarver lived in Napa Valley. I live there, and we are very good friends. So when we get together, we still the same love for each other, And like I said before, because, I've been very fortunate because in 1958, I was the Rookie of the Year, National League Rookie of the Year. In 67, I was the MVP. I've been to the Hall of Fame. To be born with the skill to play ball is nothing like it. I'm a very blessed person.
And think about this. In that old ballpark, the first full year of Busch Stadium 2, 325, Ron mentioned, 325, 25 home runs, 111 RBIs. That was not an easy thing to do when you were playing your home games at that ballpark.
Yes, I remember in 67, I hit 25 home runs, but only 3 players hit the ball over the fence in left center. It was Richie Allen, Woody Starger, and Roberto Clemente. That was a tough hitting ballpark.
Now, you also have your only World Series ring as a member of that team. How much does that mean to you, that 67 team that you were a leader of, the MVP of, and that's the one that you have the ring from?
Stan Musial told me one time the 1967 team is the best team he have ever seen on the field. He told me that. We are such a great team that Shandy's, he didn't do anything. No. He said, just go ahead and play and do whatever you want to play.
Now, I want to touch on a couple of things about that team. Number one, clearly, and Ron mentioned, Cha-Cha, Baby Pull, you've got your nicknames. We're called the Albertos. How much fun was it in that clubhouse that year?
Amazing. From day one, amazing. Those people, we came to play every day, and we had so much fun that, because many times, you don't feel like going to the ballpark, because every day is mental, physically. But play for the Cardinals, I just can't wait to go to the ballpark because you're going to have some great time, even though sometimes you go 0 for 4, strike out 3 times, but you enjoy it.
And then, as great as that 67 team was, one of the best ever, I know the guys on that team feel like you should have won in 68 too.
Yes, I did. I remember we were 3-2-1 in Detroit, and I cry. I'll tell you one thing, that the only time that I cry, I have a picture in my house, Shannon, myself, McCarver, and Bobby Tolan sitting on the bench, that we couldn't believe it. Because we got a 3-1, one more inning, boom, we lost 3 straight games.
And you're an ambassador for the Giants, the Cardinals and Giants. We had the conversation today on our radio show. I think that's the two best organizations in the National League right now. Would you agree with that?
I agree.
Top to bottom?
I agree with it because I play for San Francisco, great organization. I came to St. Louis, and the Cardinals, second to nobody. Great organization. Very good.
He is a Hall of Famer in Cooperstown. Now he is a Hall of Famer in St. Louis. Cha-Cha Orlando Cepeda.
Oh.
It's a pleasure to welcome him into the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame.